numbers on the Dutch service which was running at that time, which was a pre-recorded program. And so, well, I think it's got an inevitable use case. The law prohibits the use of a normal ship-to-shore route from a pirate radio station. All the numbers from the ship to the office have to be translated at 0 range time during the program. The message system complies with the context of the anybody in our organisation on the line, would you please telephone somebody in the office and give them the following numbers. Number 59 and number 60. Number 59 and number 60. What happened when we were lifting off the sandbank as the water rose, we were standing on the bottom gently as far as we got a large wave. So we were checking the glass and constantly had all the pumps running as if we take. And it was literally okay to within 15 minutes. Took over like 12 feet of water, moved the pumps running. So we started our emergency pump. The lifeboat by them was there because Coast Guard was on the terminal. We don't want to leave the ship. As far as we know, we're probably going to go over the state in the water. There's a well we're going out anyway. It's 30 seconds now before 7 o'clock. Just before Roy Masters, we have a couple of numbers for our office. That's number 59, 59, number 59, and number 60, 60, number 60. Number 60 will be extreme in approximately 2 hours. Repeat those numbers, number 59 and number 60. If you know anybody in the organisation, would you please telephone them and give them these numbers. 59 and 60. We were going on to the sandbank, and we kind of gone by now, although the Coast Guard told us early in the evening that when the tide was at its lowest point, we would have half a metre of water underneath the whole ship. But it still sort of kept a brave face and quiet out. And it must have been about 9, 10 o'clock at night when the tide came up again. And it doesn't come up that quickly, obviously, so it raising very slowly. The ship was bouncing more or less onto the sandbank. And I think it's the back section more than anything that could bring us onto the blows. And we had some people in the car, which was possibly creating manholes that wasn't off the ozone to fire. 8 o'clock, and the time to look at the weather. Another cold, windy night. Minimum temperature is 2 degrees centigrade. Tomorrow, yet again cold. For the time of year, with fresh to strong easterly winds. Currently on a fresh north sea, it's just 4 degrees. And tonight's numbers, number 59 and number 60. Tonight's numbers, number 59, 59, and number 60, 60. With light from the north sea. apologise for not being able to bring you our normal programme due to circumstances beyond our control. However, we will play you some continuous music. We kept doing the weather forecast live. We were going to actually continue programmes normally, but because the Coast Guard wanted a constant watch on the bridge, which is very cold and damp and dark, we decided it's best to put out tape programs, because otherwise it meant that two or three people had to do the bridge watch on the radio, and the other one was doing programs. And by that time, we've been working sort of all day to try and save the ship, and people were getting tired, and we were saying, well, we're going to have half an hour left, and just could lie down for a while, and we'll put tapes on. We had enough different tapes, and we did a weather forecast on the hour, and showing kind of a live link there in case any messages have to be given. It's 10 o'clock, and it's time for a quick look at the weather. It's going to be another cold, windy night, with minimum temperatures 2 degrees centigrade. Tomorrow, yet again cold for the time of year, with fresh to strong eastern winds. Comes out a fairly rough North Sea, it's just 3 degrees. And some numbers for our office, numbers 59, 59, 60, 60, and 25. I'll repeat those numbers again. Number 59, that's 59. Number 60, 60. And number 25, 25. The lifeboat came very close to the ship, and if you want to leave, they said, no, maybe we'll stay, we'll see all the pumps pulled out. And it was coming up all the time. We started another pump. And although it appeared for a moment to be holding it, as soon as we came above it, and both pumps weren't holding it. The engine room, were both sort of well flooded above the plate, which was congested, or I should say, maybe little. And we found that it comes much higher, although the rest of the ship was comparatively dry. Until we get into the generators, we're going to have no power. So we're going to be left with just the emergency call boy to talk to the lifeboat or a Coast Guard. And as it happened, 20 minutes after we eventually were taken off, the lights went out. I think we covered fairly fine anyway. So the lifeboat came off as it looked like it was slowly just to take us off. And in the end they said, well, if you're coming off, you've got to come off now because there's no chance of getting you off. And it still must have taken a good couple of hours to get us off. I suppose at about 10:30, 11 o'clock they actually said to us, right, off now. We can't risk hanging about any further longer, because if we come alongside and the weather gets worse, forget the damage to your ship, but we might damage the lifeboat, and it's a bit silly putting other people at risk, which of course it is, and it's very good of them to come out and talk in the situation, and it did take them a long time to get alongside. It was sort of one person at each approach. It's funny because it was my turn to do the radio watch about 11:15. I've just done the weather on the radio station, and the numbers, and went up on the bridge to see how I was doing on the radio watch, and just got to take a look at the generator room, see how the water was in there. And it was more or less up to the floor, and the bilges are about 2 or 3 feet deep, so they would take that much water to start with. And I found the bridge to take over from Tom Anderson, and I just asked him how much water was in there when he last looked, which was about half an hour before. He said they were completely dry. So I think the next thing we did was to go and get a small petrol pump, which we kept in the front of the ship. With the electric one and rubber band, that's been going all night, just in case we could take any hold. And we did the usual petrol pump down. The water was coming in much too fast. The last time I saw it, it was just lapping over the floor. So it's probably 3-4 foot of water in the generator in the engine room, which is the last third of the ship, and sort of the length. It was full of water, and it was beginning to come into the section in the middle where the cabins are. There's a sort of inspection cover at the bottom of the stairs. And I did look in there, and the water was almost to the floor there. much longer, and the water would have been coming up through there, gushing down to the studio as well. It's 11 o'clock, the weather. Another cold, windy night with a minimum temperature of 2 degrees centigrade. Tomorrow, just again, rather cold for the time of year, with strong southeasterly winds. Currently on a fresh North Sea, it is 2 degrees. And now a repeat of some numbers for our office. Firstly, number 59, 59. Also, number 60, 60, and number 25, 25. And once again, we apologise for the absence of normal programmes, and however, I hope you enjoy the continuous music.
Stevie and myself decided, well, we've got the might as well close down properly, rather than just sort of blue tapes playing and nothing gurgle down, whatever. We all decided together whether we would leave the ship or not. It wasn't sort of one person's decision. We would sort of say, well, this is the situation, these are the possibilities, what we do. And I think we all agreed we didn't want to, but it was the only thing we could have done. Because I mean, I said to the lifeboat skipper, if we come off, will you hang around for a little while? And he said, yes, if we get you off, he said, if the weather starts to go down, or if the forecast says, a couple of hours, he said, we will hang around. But, so on that we did decide we'd go off. And so I think, I can understand you trying to save the ship, but I think you're all being very silly because you're going to end up not saving anyone's life in the end, which obviously, despite the loss of the ship, is of prime importance. Speaking to everyone, the lifeboat crew, and everyone on board the ship, I mean, let's be sensible about it.
So Nick went down to turn the transmitter off, and I went down to the studio, and was on the Caroline theme tune, because that seemed to be the thing to stop with. And I thought, well, I'd better say something. We're going off the air early, we normally say something, and so I started to say, well, I'm sorry about the weather, and so on, and then Tom came and joined me, and we said goodbye together. We didn't know at that moment, though, what was going on. After we closed down the station, we turned off the cartridge machines and the record players and so on. And I put the Caroline record back in its sleeve and so on, and I unplugged the studio microphone because in '78 the microphone had got damaged, and I thought, well, I'll take the microphone in my pocket to make sure it's all right, because I don't want to keep a microphone on, I want to keep a proper microphone. So I put that in my pocket, and in the event that became the only souvenir of Radio Caroline. Radio Caroline broadcasting on 319 meters, 963 kilohertz. Well, we're sorry to tell you that due to the severity of weather conditions, and also to the fact that we're shipping quite a lot of water, we're closing down, and the crew are at this stage leaving the ship. Now, obviously we hope to be back with you as soon as possible, but we just want to assure you all on land that there's nothing to worry about. We're all quite safe. Just for the moment we'd like to say goodbye. So,
yeah, it's not a very good occasion really to hurry this, because the lifeboat is standing by. We're not leaving and disappearing, we're going onto the lifeboat, hoping that the pumps can take it. If they can, we'll be back. If not, well, I don't like to say it.
I think we'll be back one way or another.
Yeah, I think so.
For all of us, for the moment, goodbye and God bless. Stevie and Tom made this announcement that we were closing down. I was in the generator room, but I knew we were going to leave the ship. So I left the pumps at both pumps were working at that time, actually pumping quite well. And I walked through the new back into the mess room, and I heard sort of Caroline by the fire trains just more or less finished. I think it's Stevie. So someone better turn off the transmitter. So I was the only one upstairs. So I just wandered through the Dutch studio, down into the transmitter hold. I could just hear Caroline actually finished. So I thought I'd just leave it for a few seconds, leave the transmitter on, leave a heterodyne whistle or whatever going, and then finally switch on with two switches to basically turn it off. There's a high voltage switch and master. You turn the high voltage off first, leave it for a few seconds, and I really wanted to just switch it back on just for a couple of seconds. That's when I did realise that maybe it was finished and it was going to go. But I suppose it was a little bit sad turning the transmitter off for the last time. I'm thinking, well, perhaps it is the last time. But I still couldn't actually imagine it well under the water. I didn't think it would sink. I was trying to believe and convince myself, I think, that we'd be back in the morning on a tug, and it would be a case of mopping up, fixing any holes that had appeared, and then in a couple of weeks we'll be back on the air. But as it turned out, it wasn't to be. When we were closing down the station, it seemed very unreal that it was an emergency situation because the studio was in the bottom of the ship. It doesn't rock very much. It's the most stable position of the boat.